of the fun.
Welcome to the Seed of Melanin School. Class is in session. Today, we're learning about Black Wall Street. In the 1900s, following slavery, freed blacks developed the Greenwood area of Tulsa, Oklahoma, into a thriving business area called Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street promoted independence and empowerment in the black community. Imagine being black in the 1920s and you want to go to a white church. Well, you couldn't. Well, what about a white hospital? You couldn't go to those either. Due to Jim Crow laws, you couldn't even go to a white restaurant if you were black in the 1920s. And stores? You couldn't go to those either. As a result of segregation, blacks worked together to build their own businesses. Let's learn about Black Wall Street. In 1906, Booker T. Washington, the famous educator, visited the Greenwood area in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He is recognized for seeing the opportunity in Greenwood for black people to build a community to thrive. After the end of slavery, more than 50 black towns were created in Oklahoma, as it was believed to be a safe place for blacks. Many freed blacks moved to Greenwood. Although they were free, black people in Oklahoma lived under Jim Crow laws. They weren't allowed to shop, entertain, or eat in the white areas of Tulsa, where the white residents lived. Blacks in the Greenwood area of Tulsa began to develop their community by building their own businesses. There were several notable businessmen that contributed to the success of Black Wall Street. In 1905, Ottawa W. Gurley and his wife, Emma, moved to Tulsa and purchased 40 acres. It was on these 40 acres that Black Wall Street was built. O.W. Gurley opened the first business on Black Wall Street, a rooming house. He also built 3 two-story buildings and 5 homes. He was a generous man and would loan other blacks money to create their own businesses. In 1898, J.B. Stratford and his wife Augusta moved to Tulsa. J.B. Stratford built a 54-room hotel in Greenwood. It was the largest hotel owned by a black man in the country at the time. His hotel featured a gambling hall, dining room, saloon, and a pool hall. J.B. Stratford worked closely with O.W. Gurley to develop Black Wall Street. By 1920, Stratford was considered the richest man in Tulsa. A black resident and lawyer, A.J. Smitherman, created a black newspaper called the Tulsa Star. Smitherman used the newspaper to empower black residents. Smitherman also encouraged the black residents of Tulsa to support black-owned businesses in Greenwood. He believed education was important to uplift the black community. There were numerous other businesses as well: banks, doctors, dentists, a post office, hospital, shops, and restaurants. It was a very empowering community for black people to build wealth and to support one another. Black Wall Street came to an end when a 19-year-old black boy named Dick Rowland was accused of attacking a 17-year-old white girl in an elevator. The tensions from this event led the white residents of Tulsa to storm into Greenwood, attacking the black residents, stealing from and burning down their businesses and homes. With the Greenwood area left to ruins, some of the black residents left the area. Others stayed behind to rebuild it. It has yet been rebuilt to reclaim its place as the wealthy black community it once was. The legacy of Black Wall Street inspires us to support one another and believe in our abilities to create our own future through unity and hard work. Visit our website to learn more about other pioneers of Black history, such as Rosa Parks, W.E.B. Du Bois, and Langston Hughes.
Thanks to our channel.